Thank you everyone for being here today. I want to welcome everybody to the 4th District, to Watsonville, the heart of the Pajaro Valley. And I'm proud that we have this beautiful county building here in Watsonville now. But first, I'd like to thank all my colleagues, Supervisor Manu Koenig, Zach Friend, Justin Cummings, and Bruce McPherson, and also my predecessor, Greg Packard, that made this possible today. I'd like to thank Carlos Palacios for his vision in making this happen, and all the CEOs team, CDI, GSD, and everyone that made this happen today. You know, we recognize that it's important for local government to serve the community and make it easy to access the services, particularly in underserved populations. This is the key to equity. The county had their services spread out through all Watsonville and all the county. This consolidation here makes it easier for our customers and our residents, clients, to access services. This building also locates over 340 staff in Watsonville. Easily more than 10% of our county workforce will work out of this building. This location makes it easier for staff who already live in South County to work here in South County. Bringing these essential services together under one roof is a significant step forward for South County. This new campus will not only enhance the accessibility of county services, but also better the quality of life for our workforce and increase equity for residents living in Watsonville. Thank you for sharing this moment with us, with me, and thank you for everyone that made this possible. Next up, we have Supervisor Zach Friend.
Well, good morning, everybody. I think what you see here isn't just a building, it's the personification of an investment in South County that is the greatest investment we've made in a generation, not just of services, but of broader equity, be it the Pajaro River work that we're doing, be it some of the work that we're doing in local roads, be it some of the investments that this county is making. I would say more so, in particular, Carlos, I have to give you a lot of credit since Carlos Palacios became CAO, than any generation previous to us. But let's think about what this will actually mean for folks. We're the second largest employer in the county, and now a number of cars are going to be taken off the road. A number of folks, because of affordable housing, won't have to commute some of the longest commutes in the county for some of the lowest paying jobs in this area to access services or get a job. They'll be able to do all that within this area. That's what personification of true equity is. It's not just a word. This is building, to me, represents a true, long overdue investment in South County equity that's been needed. And I'm proud of the work that this county has done to make this investment. To top it off, it's going to actually save a significant amount of money for the county. This investment, over the course of time, consolidating all of those various buildings that people had to go to, will actually save millions of dollars for the county, money that we are able to reinvest back into this community that needs it most. Because where are these services needed? Right here. Who are the folks that need these services? Right here in South County. Where do the employees live? Disproportionately in South County, and even points south and east of here. This is a long overdue investment for this broader area. This right here is a legacy and a gift for South County that has been long overdue and given. And one of our greatest partners in this process has been the city of Watsonville. And I would like to introduce Vice Mayor Orozco, who will speak to that element as well. Please welcome him.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to welcome everyone to our beautiful city of Watsonville. It is great to be here to support the grand opening of the South County Government Center. This undertaking signifies a significant commitment to our community, aimed at improving and expanding access to services and ensuring equity for Watsonville residents. Over recent decades, Watsonville has outpaced other communities in Santa Cruz County in terms of growth. Notably, this area has a larger population of young people and families in need of support than any other part of the county. The future of Santa Cruz County relies significantly on Watsonville's progress, And we thank the County Board of Supervisors, the County of Santa Cruz, and all others involved in bringing this service hub to our community. It has been long overdue. I am grateful for the growing partnership between the county and the city of Watsonville. It has not always been that way, but I look forward to the continued collaboration and the strengthening of that partnership. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Randy Morris. I'm the director of the county's Human Services Department in Santa Cruz County, and the reason I'm here to represent staff is we are the largest county tenant in this building. There's multiple departments here, but we alone have 340 of our employees who are seated here, over half of our workforce. What does Human Services do? We, along with the healthcare agency, which is the largest agency, are often referred to as the safety net. And I want to share with you statistics that I think you all know but are shocking and very real that speak to why this investment is so important. Our department, the Human Services Department, have 4 divisions that provide service to the community. Our self-sufficiency programs like Medi-Cal and CalFresh, our aging and disability programs, our child welfare program, and our most recent department under Carlos's leadership was to try to address the very difficult issue of homelessness, which is getting worse in this part of the county. All 4 of those divisions are housed here. And this is a statistic that I just grabbed just from last month. If you look at the number of people who live in the city of Santa Cruz who are receiving a service from my department, Human Services, it is 29%. When you look at the number of people living in the city of Watsonville who are receiving a service from the Human Services Department, 63%, more than double. So what does that say? That we, until today, did not have a consolidated government center. It says a lot, but we're moving forward in the right direction. So it's my honor to be standing up here after 3 elected officials before I turn it over to my supervisor and our CAO. But I just wanted to share 2 quick examples of some things we've done to try to move equity forward more. Customer service to start. Supervisor Hernandez mentioned the consolidation of buildings. Just to give you a small example of what that means in practice. When we have a demand for our services that surpasses the staff we have, and we were in 3 different buildings, and we had a lot of people coming to our lobby asking for help because they didn't want to call, or the wait time was too long to call center. We couldn't ask staff to come down to a lobby. We are all now in the same building. And if you think about sitting in a grocery store and they say, all hands on deck, come up, registers are backed up, we now can do that as of May 20th when we started here. We can move our staff where they need to be, including this lobby, so people who come here to South County can get service. And I also want to end with one example of a partnership that played out. As soon as this building was bought and it was identified that the Human Services Department would be here, we realized there is not a public bus line that comes here. We immediately huddled. We immediately got together with the county. We immediately contacted Metro. We knew this would be an exacerbation of inequity and hypocritical, and we worked together. We got the board support, we got the CAO support, and we, for the media's here, for the next year, we are paying for subsidizing free ridership for anybody in South County who wants to take the bus line here and back to where they came from to help support access to this building. So I want to say it is an honor to be in this building. It's a beautiful, it doesn't feel like government. It's a wonderful place to be, and I'm honored and proud to be one of the departments that is here providing service to South County. So now I'll turn it over to our CAO, Carlos Palacios.
Thank you so much. It's a wonderful day to be here in this moment with all of you, and such an important day in the history of Watsonville, also Santa Cruz County. More than 4 decades ago, the Repass family decided to come and invest in South County and Watsonville by building this building. They were the founders of Marine, and they became one of our largest employers in the city of Watsonville. Randy Repass and Sally Christine Rogers had that vision of bringing this building about, and it's interesting because I've been friends with the Repasses for many, many years, and just last Friday we were here with them to give them a personal tour because this represented really their life's work. It's amazing when you think about how each of us spend our lives, and they really invested their whole life in West Marine and in building this building. And they were so proud and thankful to see that the building is now going to be used serving the public, and that it was actually bought by the community represented by Santa Cruz County. It's an amazing story. Sometimes you can't believe these things happen, but they did happen. And I want to thank the repasses for their cooperation and their assistance in making this purchase happen. I also want to thank the Board of Supervisors, because ultimately your vote matters, who's in those seats matters, and our board unanimously supported this vision, the significant financial investment that this represented in South County, and I want to thank them for their leadership on this issue. When we think about what this represents, it really is about equity, as some of our speakers mentioned, and fairness. Many of you know that I spent more than 2 decades as a city manager in Watsonville, and so for a time, I certainly had the opinion that South County and Watsonville did not receive the same services that were given to North County. And I had a deep feeling, a sense of, frankly, anger at the fact that I didn't feel our people were being served in the same way. And so when I found myself in this position and the board was supportive of addressing that long-term inequity, I was very, very thankful to have this ability to move forward with this building and the purchase of the building, because it will make a big difference for the community. It represents not only real services to the community, to those who most need it, but it's also a symbol. It's a symbol of the county's investment in South County and in Watsonville. And let me tell you, this is not the end, this is the beginning. We're going to continue to invest not only here, but throughout the county to serve the community that most depend on our needs. And I tell you that our vision is that Freedom Campus is next. And we're going to be doing a major project in Freedom Campus with the support of the board to also build new health clinic and new dental services, new public health services. So it is not the end, it is the beginning of what this represents for the county in terms of investment in South County. I want to thank many of the staff who made this happen, because as you know, this is a tremendously complex thing to happen. It takes a lot of work, not only the purchase, but all the retrofits we had and remodeling we had to make. So my office, I want to especially thank at least an Assistant Administrative Officer, Marcus Pimentel and Ryan Creek. They really helped guide for my office. Human Services Department, which is the main user of this department. Thank Randy Morris, as well as Kimberly Peterson. As life comes full circle, Kimberly, you remember, many of you, that she was the mayor of Watsonville. And I worked under, she was my boss when I was a city manager. And now I'm her boss. It's really, life comes full circle. Anyway, she was very supportive and she played a big role, as well as Trish Daniels and Mickey Kokobus from Human Services Department. Real Property, Kimberly Finley and her team at Real Property were instrumental in making the financial and legal arrangements. Tammy Weigel and her ISD team. This building will be one of our key backup sites for our entire ISD operation, and that's very important countywide. And last but not least, the people who actually did the coordinated the construction: Damon Adlau, Nicole Steele from Community Development Infrastructure and Services, and Nicole especially. I don't know where you are, Nicole Steele. Oh, there she is. She's hiding in the very back. She really lived and breathed this project for the last 2 years. And I really thank you for your efforts. She really took it personally, which I appreciate. So thank you very much for everyone for coming today. I'm going to turn it back to Jason for the final comment.
We're almost to the tamales. We just have one more presentation. Representative Hilda from Assembly Speaker Rivas's office is here. She has something that she wants to do to Carlos.
So I am here today on behalf of Assembly Speaker Robert Rivas to present the certificate of recognition for this grand opening of the South County Government Center. because it will be increasing much needed accessibility to county resources and services for its residents. So I am proud to present this to you on behalf of Speaker Robert Rivas and the California State Assembly, the Certificate of Recognition.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. What a great day for South County. Help yourselves to the food and the drink. It's in the kitchen. If you have trouble getting out, there's another door you can go out. There's tables around the side. Enjoy yourselves. Thanks a lot.
Ribbon cutting!
Oh, ribbon cutting. I got to the end and I forgot one thing.
Tamales on the mic. Tamales on the
Shaz, they need your help. Your expertise.
Get this podium out
Gentlemen in plaid, can you scooch down here in everybody's photo? That's right.
Countdown, guys. 3, 2, 1.